Was there a player that every time you looked at him and just thought, oh, it's going to be a long day?
Yeah.
Who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That would do it.
And I never forget Quaresma when I played for England 21s against Portugal.
Really?
Wow.
Quaresma was better than Ronaldo at that age.
So the Portuguese guys basically, that's three of them.
What is it about the Portuguese? What is it about those wingers? What is it?
Surely there was a voice at the back of your head, Paul, saying, just don't dive in, don't dive in.
Or kick him so he don't go past you.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Yeah, let him
It's
know you're
fine,
there.
Just don't dive in.
Yeah, but it's tough. You know, when he's doing all this and you're
Just don't,
thinking...
but that's just something, I'm just watching that.
He's a
Just
coach,
Don't,
he was a
just
coach.
don't
yeah,
dive in.
He was
who
a-
did you manage? Sign us up. Was he your boss?
Yeah.
In Malaysia?
Oh, but never.
No, he's just sussed Ronaldo. He hasn't told us. Don't dive in. The only thing you need to do.
man. Paul, you don't have no fingers missing, do you?
No, mate.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
He needs them, bro.
Quickly,
You mean-
just for me.
I'll be honest with
You
you.
right? You sure you got them?
Done now, yeah?
If he puts his hand on the table and there's a finger missing. Oi, Dan Burn could never mark me with a finger missing, by the way. Why? Because I'll myself.
Is that a fact?
Dan Bird's
Yeah, his
got
finger's
finger
missing, bro.
yeah,
Which one though?
The ring finger.
That finger don't get used anyway.
Oh, wow.
What do you do that finger? You don't get used.
If you had to lose a finger, it probably would be this finger, you know.
My thumb is the most important,
You need
isn't
the
it?
index.
What do
You need the
What
index.
do you need the little finger for?
The little finger is for balance.
That's the little toe.
No, but just, you know, you,
That's
you
the
can't
little
mark
toe.
someone like that. Look at
You
that.
don't need your little finger to mark someone.
Yeah, like, you need that. You know that. Just
That
that
finger ain't even got a name.
well, this is called your yeah, it's your wedding band finger, isn't it?
Oh, it is your wedding ring.
Yeah,
Wedding
yeah.
finger. You're right. Look at me. I forgot I was
But you
married.
need the index, you need the thumb,
Yeah.
and the small one just for balance. You know, just to balance it out. So you don't look like
Balance it out.
Balance it out.
But yeah, that's all right.
I
That's
don't
mad.
mind. I don't mind losing the finger right now. I've
That's
had my
mad.
finger for years.
This is a Simpsons hand.
That's yeah, but this is a turtle hand.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Well, guys, we've got a special guest here today.
Specs Gonzalez.
Yeah, well done.
well done,
Thank you for joining us, finally.
It's been a minute.
We've got a special guest who's got one of the rare achievements, I think, in that the player that I remember Paul Konchesky being was quite scary. I always thought of him as quite a scary
That
man.
face, that serious face.
Now, since he's like quit the game, I've not seen you not smiling. Like, you seem like you're so much more like human since you retired.
I'm more what?
You're more human, and also you were hiding the fact that you had a great hairline and hair a lot of years of your
Grey
career.
or grey hairline?
No, it's
What did
great.
you say
That's
there?
fantastic.
That's a very good headline.
We're big fans of grey hair on the show.
That's all right then.
Yeah, but you were hiding that most of your career.
Most of my career, you're right, yeah.
Yeah,
What happened? Why did you do that?
you wanted to look scary. I'm telling you.
The real fact is, when I was younger, so I had a Caslick.
Yeah.
This bit of hair went this way. This bit. So waking up in the morning trying to do my hair at school, it's like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a style that suited, so I just.
Balled it off.
But 1 on 2, and then it just went big. I just picked it. And then
So this was in school, yeah?
yeah, and I just kept at school. I had to have a number 1.
You had a big in school.
No,
That's
number
brave.
1.
Okay. Oof.
But then when I played, it was a.
Who's
I
your
picked
style
it.
icon then? Who are you looking at?
It was Jordy and Dix when I was growing up.
Wow, you don't want to look like Julian Dix.
Legend.
I was a
Play
big
like
West Ham
him,
fan,
maybe,
so probably based myself. And so you're saying about the hard person in me probably comes from
That makes
there,
sense.
really.
That makes sense.
By the way, if your hair was too low in school, Jordy remind us.
Suspended.
You got suspended. Them
Teachers
days are
didn't
over.
like that, yeah.
Them days are over now.
They called it an extreme hairstyle. It's
Yeah,
true.
it's
And
too
we were
low.
going to actually ask you whether or not you started as a left back, but if Julian Dix was your idol, maybe you did start as a left back.
So as a young boy, left wing, but
Okay.
ended up going backwards, like a lot of fullbacks do. Just Probably because I like the game in front of me, so I could see everything.
Easier.
And basically,
Yeah.
you see everything. When you receive it, you've got every player in front of you, really. So
Told you, Tego. Left back and centre back is the easiest position to
Not
play.
centre
well, I
back.
don't know about
Not
left back
centre
either.
Easy.
I don't know about that. Up and down.
You could just, but you're watching the game. You're just like you're just there on the left hand side. It's only like you said, it's a 180 angle.
Yeah, I think you're definitely privileged because you don't have to worry about what's going on over there.
No, you're right. Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. When you're squeezing
Depending who
in,
you're playing against.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it fair to say that when we were young, we stored more left backs than right backs? Left
Yeah.
backs were a bit more
They
lively.
Felt, they felt sexier. Yeah.
More tickier.
Not that
And
much
left
left-footed
backs
players.
had hammer shots.
No. Okay, so I was thinking about this, because I was, obviously, you know me already. I call Harvey Barnes the Brazilian Vinny Jr.
The English finishers.
English Vinny Jr. Konchesky was the closest to Roberto Carlos. According to shots. So T, I want you to rank these three.
Okay.
All right, English left backs according to shots.
Yep.
Ashley Cole,
Yep.
Paul Konchesky,
Yep.
Leighton Baines.
All right. So Leighton Baines had free kicks. Paul Konchesky could smash the ball, but he did not score as many goals as he probably should have with the power that he had. But FA Cup final, Ashley Cole could not shoot. Ashley Cole could draw the ball like back post, maybe across the goalkeeper, couldn't shoot.
So
So,
what's
I'm
he
going to go
expected?
Baines, Konchesky, Cole.
Baines, Konchesky, Cole. Perfect. So Cole's last.
Yeah, when
As
it
a
comes to
shooter,
shooting,
yeah.
So why they used to say Cole was one of the best left backs in?
Oh,
No, don't
beg it now.
I'm
Don't
asking-
beg it.
I'm asking a question.
We don't pause
Have
and
you
mate
got
and
to
that,
shoot?
but don't
Well,
beg.
you know-
Even he's looking at you like Specs.
Bro,
Don't get me in trouble.
Don't give me a try. Not against Ashley.
he's my guy. But all I'm just saying is like left-footed players back in the day, especially when you're playing long shots, they used to bang. Why is actually Cole a left back that can't bang?
Ashley Cole was a striker
That means that's even worse.
and a winger.
I saw what you did though. We should have maybe you should have took out Ashley Cole. You should have put in John Arisa in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
now we've got more of a list.
I understand that, but because this actually Cole's the best, I've got
Yeah,
to
he's
swap
not
it.
a shooter.
Ashley Cole took all of Paul's caps from him.
He's
by
got
the way.
England as well. He's got
Yeah.
England players.
That's why I made it a thing.
Yes.
No, Leighton. Yeah,
Yeah,
Leighton.
Baines
Oh
is
my
made for
goodness,
England as well.
What, do you think your
Just
shots
like
harder than John Arisa?
Cool, he had a hammer.
That's not what I call a hammer.
He did have a hammer foot. No.
When someone says he had a hammer, I think it's something else. But it's
What
fine.
did you think of? Go on, talk us through it.
What does
Jordan.
that mean?
I thought you were talking about his schlong.
Oh,
You know what they call it in Essex?
And then never mind. Do you know when you was
Jimmy
when you was
Johnson?
coming up and looking at Ashley Cole? Did you think I could have him? Like I'm better than him, or did you think that's the bar? And I just want a little bit.
Do you know, it's a tough one because Cole is one of my mates and played England under 21s with him. And then one day he went with the first team. But like you say, he was a centre forward, left
Yeah.
winger. He was never a left back.
So you had it
So,
covered.
so I thought I was not the next one to play for England, but for the 21s to play, and he goes with England. Then they convert him to a left back.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, damn.
from that day, he goes with a full squad. He's the best left back that we've probably had.
That's mad, man.
That's mental.
That is a
Yeah.
nice.
So to fight against him, you always back yourself, but he was probably the best left back that England have created.
But he can't shoot. I'm done.
You can't shoot.
you were in the Semrab team, obviously.
What?
By now, everyone knows.
You didn't know that?
That team's
No.
unreal.
So and everyone.
Everyone. His Paul's Semrab team is wall to wall stars.
I don't believe Senrad existed. This can't be. Jermaine Defoe said he was in it. Leon Knight said he was in it.
They were the
Yeah.
generation under.
They was
Paul,
underneath, them two.
No way.
Yeah, they're crazy boys.
So
them
we
two
kicked
as
Leon
well.
Knight off the podcast.
So who else is in your Semrab generation?
So J. Lloyd Samuel, God bless his soul. John Terry, Fitzall,
Jesus.
Mental.
Ledley King.
Jesus.
This is a joke.
We had a goalie, Paul Nichols. He got released from Chelsea, at 21.
Go on,
so,
Maldini.
yeah, so our group was good, and then obviously Leon Knight and Defoe was underneath us, but when we play, and then they're always about as
So
well.
you're in the West Ham Academy and you're at Semrab. You must know, like, I know how good I am. Are you boys looking at each other like it's just inevitable? We're gonna go. We're gonna make it at least this far.
It's quite tough. You go into the academy at quite a young age.
Yeah.
It's even younger nowadays. They're like babies, but we probably didn't go in till 9 and 10. So that core group there we're talking about, other than Ledley King, I put Bobby Zamora in it as well.
Yeah,
we was all at West Ham as kids, but you do your own path. But I think Bobby left at 12, I left at 13, and other players leave at different times. So sometimes it's good going in together as a core, but you have your own pathway, and sometimes you have to go elsewhere to
Do your parents
yourself.
know? Do your parents know? Like, wow, look at the players he's playing with. That we have to take this seriously.
Probably not at a young age. I think it was just something I enjoyed, and it probably tried to go as far as I could. And I was obviously lucky enough to, at 16, play in the first team. So from 16, I think then I know I've got a chance of having a career in football. How good it can be is it's up to yourself, really. But
My spirit tells me something, right? Because Senrab had all these players, like they were the super team. And I got a feeling you played against my dad, who was probably like a Sunday school player. Who was you playing against? If you have all these good, because
Yeah, did you ever lose?
yeah, like, who were you playing against?
obviously the grassroots teams. I think Ashley played for Puma, so they was probably our rivals, but that was the other side of the water. So when you play in Essex, if you like, you play with Wolverhampton Forest, Ridgeway Rovers, where David Beckham played.
Oh, Kane, Harry Kane.
So he played for
Dagenham United and Great Danes. They're all local Sunday League teams, so we were the best of the best, really. I think that's why all the better players ended up playing for Senrab.
So it's like the East London Ballers, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Essex and East, yeah.
Are you from Essex or East London?
I was born in Upney Hospital, so like Barking.
Where we put in Barking?
Is it Essex?
I'll probably say in East London.
Ah, this is what I'm
is it?
saying. I want it to be Essex because I'm a thief and I
How
want
far
Essex.
apart are they?
Oh, come on, it's next
I
door.
think Barking is Essex and Zoopla.
Is it?
I'm just saying. It is.
Prices.
On Zoopla, yeah, it is.
That's so sick.
Oh, man.
So you leave the West Ham Academy, you go to Charlton. Charlton, that's such a small team at that time. Like, but you're an injury away from the first team at 16 years old. Obviously, there's a load of players there that go on to be big Premier League players and whatever. Are you aware that there's something special at the club when you're 16 years old?
I think when I left West Ham to go to Charlton, it was at 13, and all I wanted to do is be a footballer. And I think I had more in my head. I thought I had at the time more chance of being a footballer, going to a place like Charlton, like you say, probably a bit lower than West Ham, but they had a good academy. Where I thought it was going to be harder for me to get into the West Ham first team at any age time. So
was that your choice or their choice? Or?
No, it was mine at 13.
Oh, wow,
I could
okay.
have signed another 2-year contract, and then it takes you into like it's called scholarships now, so YTS.
YTS, yeah.
But I left at 13 wanted to be a footballer, and I thought I had more opportunity and chance if I went to Charlton. Leaving school in June after exams, do pre-season in July, and then I play in August.
Yeah, mental.
Like you say, I was lucky probably because there was injuries, but I got to make my debut at 16 years old.
Did anyone at West Ham ever say to you like, "Oh wow, we should have fought harder to keep you"? Because West Ham needed you probably about 3 or 4 years after that.
That's life, ain't it? But when I did leave, I'd always said that I would end up going back to West Ham for money, and through my career, that was one of the biggest things I wanted to do, is go back to my club that I supported.
I'm reading here that Konchesky made a written request for a transfer, which was accepted by Charlton. And I want to know, did you actually write it? And what was on that? Please let me go.
No, I think it's a known fact that me and the manager fell out.
Yeah.
And there was an opportunity. West Ham played in the playoffs that year to get back into the Premier League, and there was an opportunity. If they went up, then I would be able to go back to West Ham, and that ended up me putting in a transfer request to go to the club that I supported as a kid. But basically, all it says is that I would no longer want to be at the football club, and I want to leave.
Who did you give it to?
We have to give one to the manager and then one to the CEO.
Got you.
Looking back at that falling out, would you say that you was in the wrong or the manager was in the wrong? Like now that you could look back as a grown person, because obviously you was a younger person then. You just
If It's personal reasons, really. I would probably say the manager was wrong. I wanted to play more. It probably affected me that I could have gone to Sunderland a couple of years before with Scotty Parker. They turned down a bid for us. Scotty ended up going to Chelsea, and then I wanted to leave to go back to West Ham. But if I would have played more, maybe I would have stayed, and some things might have not happened, or some things would have happened. But all I wanted to do was play. And there was an opportunity to go to a club that I wanted to go back to and play.
Because you're a first team player, like 16, you're in and out a little bit after that. But you're like a seasoned pro by the time you're 21, 22. Do you think the managers looked at you and thought, listen, I've seen you become a first team player. I've seen you become an adult. Like, I know what's best for you. And you're kind of just going, well, what's best for me is to play football. Or do you think it was a case of, like, I want something else, a different kind of player in that role, and I don't see you as being the kind of player that I want there? Because your reputation was so good as a young England player. Under 21s, you played with a great under 21 team. Alan Kirbishley,
legend.
Just feel like he got a couple of bits wrong at the end of his career, but that just one didn't make sense. Falling out with a young 22-year-old England left back.
I think he got it wrong. I think he should have made me left back to be the left back. He brought Chris Powell in. Listen, I love Powell.
Love Chris Powell.
I learnt loads from him when I was young, but at the time I'm 21, I think I deserve to play week in, week out, and let him fight to get back into the team. But it's about opinions. His opinion was he wanted to go with a senior player rather than still a young one, really, still a young player.
Yeah, very young,
at 21, 22. So, but like you said, all I wanted to do was play, and them opportunities didn't come, so the transfer request had to go.
Speaking of falling out with managers, I'm going to jump to present time here. Slot and Salah are beefing right now. Is there anything you can identify in that and what you went through? And him calling someone out. It's not clear who he called out, but him speaking in that.
Yeah, it's obviously a tough one for him because he's been Liverpool's best player. In the summer, I think there was a load of talk that he was going to go, but then he got obviously the big money that he got. So I can't put my finger on it. I think he obviously regrets signing. I think he wants to go and have a good life in Saudi or wherever he's going to go. But for calling the club out, I think it's
mental.
It's gone mad, and knowing he's going away in 2 weeks' time to the AFCON.
Wait 2 weeks. So, just wait 2 weeks.
He knows that he was going, so he could have bit his lip and then maybe not come back.
When you was in the dressing room and two big figures were at odds, would you step in or step out?
As in?
Like, would you step in to sort it, or would you like, all right, guys, just respect it and let them do their thing? It will probably
I think you have to leave it and let them sort themselves out.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, I went to Fulham. Chris Baird and Jimmy Bullard had a fight.
Jesus.
They had a fight.
I wonder whose fault it was.
Chris Baird seems calm.
Had a fight on the pitch. I get in the dressing room, we sit like this, and it's normal.
Yeah.
So they've had their problems, they've had their beef, and it's finished. Once you get back in that dressing room, it was done. But I think sometimes you just have to leave it and let them fight out themselves.
Was you close to any one-on-ones as well yourself? Did anyone step to you, or was that bald-headed statement? Like,
I was Specs, I was a lover, man. I don't want to fight her. I would have stepped on the other team.
Yeah,
just tackling and things like that. I didn't want to fight.
What was your breaking point though? Because obviously, like you said, Powell came in, and you could see that he's the senior player. I can understand why the manager wants to go with him instead of me. I'm a young up and coming fullback. But what was your breaking point? What was that's
too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
It's probably when you're playing, you play 3, 4, 5 games, think you're doing all right, winning, and then the manager drops you and you don't get back in the team for 2 or 3 games. I think that was the big thing. It was kept using an excuse that you're still young, you've got to learn.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I feel like I probably, like you say, I've probably played 100, 150 games by then. I'm not
been promoted.
I'm not a kid no more. Age, I might be a kid, but on the grass, that I've done my shift. I've had to do what I've had to do to get where I've got, and I've worked hard to get there.
I think it's funny how different it is now, though. Like,
let out.
Chris Powell's a senior player. I love Chris Powell. He got called up for England as well for Charlton. But these days, the 22-year-old with 150 appearances, 130 appearances, whatever it
big
is,
deal.
He's a vet.
there's no way.
deal.
He's a vet.
He's got 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, but there's no way a manager is prioritizing a senior player over him. There's no way. He knows the value of him on the transfer market. He knows the value of him to the club. He knows the wage that he would have been on in the modern era. It's mad that balance now compared to how it was back then. It's nothing to do with Chris Powell, but it's probably the absolute opposite of what would happen today.
Yeah, I like you say, Paul is one of my mates, and I still speak to him, so I've got a lot of respect for him. But
It was never personal. It was
no,
never
it's never
yeah.
personal. And listen, we're all players, and it's not their fault. It's down to the manager. He picks the team, and
Got to fight.
his job's on the line. If you don't win, then he's going to get the sack, not me. So he has to put his best team out. But being 22 now, and you've got that many appearances,
Oh, you're
and
the man.
you're getting sold to Saudi for big money, and you're going to go and rake
Would you
in.
have gone Saudi? Would you, Paul?
Back end of my career?
No, 21.
Nah, I don't think so.
You backed yourself to just
Can't go Saudi in 1999.
So you would have got at 21 if the Saudi said, you know what, Paul, we want you for 3 years. Come back. What's that? When you're 24, 25.
Yeah.
He said, you know what, you could back yourself to get back into the Premier League.
I think it's a tough one, ain't it? You say that, but it weren't there, was it? It weren't there.
It
But
weren't there.
um,
But you could see why some players would go there at a young career.
of course, I think Darren's done it from Villa. He's gone there and banged in loads of goals, and
Gone Turkey. Yeah, speaking of moving, I'm looking at your moves, and you love London, don't you?
I did, yeah.
Same house.
I was thinking, back in the day, like for a night out, did the boys weren't going, let's go Manny, let's go Newcastle, let's go Liverpool, around those years, no? Because I feel like a lot of the young boys do it now. But back then, I never heard my uncle say he's going Manny.
We're probably only, if we played in Manchester,
Yeah.
and we'd probably stay up, and then obviously sometimes you get Monday off, so you can come back Sunday and just chill Monday. But Christmas time, we'd do stuff like that. But it's probably only if we stay up there, or we're playing
think in
Newcastle
those-
away and we have a night out.
Those era before social media, players probably had to go where they knew security was sorted. They knew they were going to be looked after.
I was going to ask, what was the club? Was it China White?
China White,
China
yeah.
White, innit?
Was it
Yeah.
China White them days?
Yeah.
Funky Buddha, China
never-
White.
I never heard the OG say they're going Liverpool and Manny on them.
Oh,
days.
jeez.
Not talking about London.
Huh?
London, his time in London, China White would have been
Yeah,
banging.
China
There
White.
was a China White in London.
Yeah.
that's what
Are you joking?
I where?
That's where all the China White to me was where all the footballers went. It says that was a footballer club.
I still call it moonlighting. That's what I used to call it.
Your big move though, obviously, was the Liverpool move where you finally said, "All right, cool. Listen, you've gone Forest and you've gone Leicester, but you went up north. You gone Liverpool. How'd you look back on that move? Because it was a pretty short time there, wasn't it?
Yeah. How do I look back? Listen, I think at 31 years old, when the club like Liverpool, the history,
Of course.
keep they come for you and want to sign you. I think it's probably a no-brainer. Something that you dream of playing for them. Listen, I played for some big clubs, but big clubs with history as Liverpool is probably a no-brainer that I wanted to go and test myself.
Of course.
I think the club was in a state at the time. The manager, they was trying to sell the club. But the big question that I'm going to probably say to you is, if I look back now, should I have done it? Probably not. I should have stayed at Fulham
Yeah.
because it wasn't a good time there for me. But I had to go and test myself. And for the first 6 months, I loved it. I loved
You beat
being
Arsenal
that club.
first game. Is
Yeah.
that right? Yeah.
I loved being there and playing with them players every day. But then the manager gets a sack, change of manager, hard times.
Yeah.
And it's tough, you know. I have my daughter was 11 months, so I have an 11-month daughter. My wife, who knows no one really in Liverpool, so they're stuck indoors, and I'm going out to have, I say fun, but training, and I'm working with 30 other men, so they've got no one. They go home, I'm on my own. It was tough, and Liverpool's so small, so whatever you do, you scrutinise, because not even the biggest players like me, there's always people wanting to know what you're doing, where you are. They know everything, whatever you're doing. So I think it was a big eye opener for me.
Was that sorry, Paul? Was that one of the reasons why you said, you know what, you can't in hindsight look back and say, I wish I didn't go, because of like you had a young child, you had to bring your wife up there. Whereas in London, you like Jordy said, you've been so many London clubs, you're established, you've got family down here.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you're 31, Liverpool. You don't expect them to come in for you. So
Yeah, I probably
like
look,
50-50.
yeah, I look back on. I was doing well at Fulham. They offered me a new contract.
Very well.
I maybe should have stayed, but the opportunity don't come around often.
Yeah, it's
and
Liverpool, man.
at 31, the opportunity comes to go to Liverpool. Then, yeah, you have to go.
It was a tumultuous time at Liverpool. Kenny Dalglish is going to come in after 6 months. They don't give Roy Hodgson much time. Did you feel like at the club day to day, like, okay, this ain't settled, this isn't, or were you thinking, I've never been at a club like this scale, like Champions League scale, maybe they're all a bit like this? Or are you feeling like, nah, this is not the vibe that the senior players are not giving me, or showing what they should be showing?
Yeah, now I think when I went as well, it was probably a little bit cliquey. So you get the Spanish boys all together. You get the big hitters, if you like, Stevie, Carragher, they're all together. And then you get people, me, Joe Cole, John Joe Shelby. So not the younger ones, but
Fold them all.
Six boys, London boys.
we're sticking together, you know what I mean? But so there's all different groups, and it weren't one big team. And so we sitting in the dressing room, that was quite tough. Where you thinking, Stevie was really good.
Right.
I'll give him his due. Like, he was really good. Like, he always tried to take us out with families, like girlfriends and wives.
Yeah.
So they'd obviously introduce each other. We tried to do it like once every 6 weeks. So he was really good like that. So to be fair to him, he looked after probably me, and he was one of the people that you could rely on.
Across the divide.
So did it feel like you needed to, like you said, it was cliquey, you needed to earn your way into that clique? Like respect on the pitch, as well as just, because obviously you said they got the Spanish boys and you got Gerrard, who's the senior figure in the club, but in order to get into those cliques, do you feel like you needed to be like, I'm one of those guys on the pitches first before they like just bring you in?
Yeah, I do. And I also look back now and I think, because I wasn't a big name,
Yeah.
is it something they think, right, he shouldn't be here, so let's not interact with him? From the outside, I wasn't a big name to them. And I look now and I think, they probably think, he ain't a big name, so he ain't going to be no good here, and that'll be it. So I did enjoy it, because I learned loads, and I played with some fantastic players. So when I say I can train with Stevie and Fernando every day is something that will always stay with me, and I learnt loads. But was I happy towards the end? No. And all I wanted to do was be happy.
Because you went to Forest on loan, which you were way above that level. You were way above the level of Forest. Did it feel like Liverpool kind of made this decision that it was like, we have to cleanse this club of the Hodgson era, and you were a Hodgson player? Because realistically, losing you it made no sense. It's not like they didn't need you anymore. They didn't need to, we're not going to start Paul. But do you still think he needs to be there? Did you feel like you were kind of being ushered out the door, like, we have to delete basically 6 months of this club's history?
Yeah, probably. Like you say, Roy took me there, and Roy had a hard time there, and you can see loads of stuff, and the fans didn't take to Roy, and I was one of Roy's signings. So like you say, when Roy goes, do we get rid of the people Roy brought in? Because I think if you look at it now, I think Christian Poulsen, he brought him in, he went.
Yeah.
Joe Cole, Joe Cole went. So like most of Roy's signings was gone when Roy had gone, really.
Yeah.
So for me to go to Forest was a bit like, I'm not going to play for the next 6 months. Do I want to be unhappy and sit there and it'd be a grind? Or should I just go and play some football to the end of the season and then sort my future out after that? So, yeah, it was tough, but I just basically got out of there, go and try and put a smile back on my face and enjoy what I'm doing.
With hindsight and looking back, if I asked you what would you do different, would you take the Fulham move, or is there something you do different as a Liverpool player to make that time better for you?
Personally, I think I would have stayed at Fulham.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, the first year it was tough at Fulham, and then I had three good years there. Got in the Europa League final.
Brilliant, yeah.
Back home in London, play with some fantastic players. Enjoyed my time there, and I loved it. So it's a fantastic football club. So if I look back, I probably should have signed a new contract there, and if I'd done it again, I would probably
that's fair
would
enough.
have changed it to do
I'm
that.
not mad at you at all.
At Fulham, how many times did you hang around with Papa Boba Diop? Bless his soul.
He weren't there long with me,
Okay.
but he was the wardrobe. He was
Hard to move.
a good guy, a nice man. That's what he was known as, the wardrobe.
Is it?
Yeah. Gentle giant, but an absolute legend.
Yeah, some good players in this Fulham team. Hangalan.
You could move him though. You could barge him.
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah, when the bald head and the eyes, the eyes start getting like blurry.
As a left back, right? How important is it for you to have like that kind of relationship with your back four that you would have built up Fulham, very consistent, like I say, Hagelin, Chris Baird. When you got to Liverpool, you got Carragher there. You got was that a struggle? Like having to establish a back four relationship, because you joined deadline day as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How difficult was it to even just establish that, and how important is that?
It was hard. Listen, Liverpool got some fantastic players, and they kept, like you say, consistency was key. So at Fulham, basically Roy kept the same back four. He didn't, but Liverpool would change it. So Glenn Johnson would play, Carragher would play, Skirtle would play,
Yeah.
Danny Agger would play.
Yeah.
So it would keep changing. So the relationship's really tough, and that was tough. And like you say, when going in late in pre-season, deadline day, so I didn't do pre-season to try and get to know how they play and what they do.
Fulham weren't starting you on your way out either,
was-
so you weren't actually on the pitch at all, really.
No, so it was tough, and the relationship I think is bigger than being the best player. You need to have relationships and connections with each other, and I think, like you say, at Fulham, that's what we had.
Speaking of connections at Fulham, when you're playing with the likes of Clint Dempsey, hey man, pass me the ball, man.
Dog.
Dog. You gotta give it to me right here, man. Come on, man. I'll kick your ass.
He's a rapper as well, by the way.
Paul, like, is it like, do you boys have a laugh or you take it seriously? Because obviously he was a good player, but I just, like, when I play with American friends, I don't take them seriously.
Brian McBride as well.
Oh my God.
You played with the good Americans,
Yeah,
though.
you played with good Americans. What is it like?
Yeah, was it like, did you, I wouldn't take them seriously personally.
Culturally, it must have been weird.
With them guys,
Yeah.
no, that was good. And Clint was, you'd say he was probably like an Essex boy.
What?
Really?
Yeah, the way he was. Yeah, the way he
Got
was,
to him,
mate.
got to him.
Class.
He
Where's
was.
he from? What state is he from? Memphis?
Texas.
Okay.
But he was, he tried, maybe like you say about the culture, he tried to just be one of, probably because we were quite British and core and
Get involved with the boys.
and he was really good, and he was quite young when he was at Fulham, and he just wanted to be one of the boys really, and he was a good player, but we had a good group, so we would do things together, and he would never shy away from it. He'd always be there, and Brian, he was a bit more
senior,
serious,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he was he'd still do the same. So the Yanks they were good people.
Side note, I've interviewed a lot of footballers now with you lot.
Yeah.
Not on my own. What was because they all DJ, MC, gamers.
Yeah.
What is Paul Konchesky's thing
Off the pitch.
off the pitch? You look like a DJ.
Really,
look like
I
you've
wish
been-
I could. Specs gonna learn me.
Yeah, come back. I'm gonna do
He's
something.
gonna come. He's gonna learn me. Not a lot. I had a baby when I was really young.
Okay.
I just turned 21.
Right.
So
I've been there, Paul, man. Yeah, it's tough.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I know.
Paul, you ain't got no kids. No kids. 45 years old, no kids.
so 21, trying to have a good career,
Yeah.
having a baby. It was quite tough. So being at home quite a bit. I tried to learn to play golf, but the patience weren't there.
I hear it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, bad patience. I'm better now. I'll try and play now. But I've always had dogs, so I've just
Oh, okay.
take the dogs.
You're a
And
dog guy. How many
yeah.
dogs?
Now
Yeah.
I've got 3 now.
3.
That's a lot of dogs.
Three's
man.
a lot of
Ken
dogs.
Corso in there? Ken Corso in
Nah,
there? Big ones, small ones?
nah. I just got a golden retriever.
Andrix. Is that Andrix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Springer door. So Springer across Labrador. He's a puppy,
Oh, okay.
and my little girl's got a little yard. She's got horses, so little thing that goes to the stables.
Jordy,
Okay.
Jordy mentioned obviously football is now their game and stuff, and you said, "What's your hobby?" But to me, I don't know, Paul. I've been looking at your face for the past couple of days.
Days.
Yeah, and it's hit.
You live near us.
And I just want to ask you a question. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but do you know that you actually look like a wrestler called Cody Rhodes?
Wow.
That's a great shout.
I've never
Someone
thought
said
that.
it before.
Look at his face.
That's a great shout, you know.
He's a world champion, Paul.
He's a world champion.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a
Is he right?
Yeah, he's good.
Paul, I want to apologise for my mate that
like-
watches wrestling.
At 45.
It's not real. It's not real yet.
Paul, I was looking at it. Tego, he looks like Cody Rhodes.
It's a
Yeah,
great shout.
that's a great
Shout him,
image.
shout him.
Oh, come on, accept all cookies,
That's
man.
a great shout.
Come on, look at that guy there. That looks like you.
You're
Paul.
going for the grey hair there. That's why. He's going for the
Got the
grey
blue
hair.
eyes.
Nah, you're just going for the hair.
But you just know his face. It just looks like Cody Rhodes, man.
That's
Oh, man.
disrespecting me,
Correct me if I'm
man.
wrong. Paul played in the 4-3 win against Juventus for Fulham, right?
Yeah.
Clint scored. Chip.
Fulham 4, Juventus
Unreal
3.
goal.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Back then as well, you know.
Back then,
Not this
Aggregate, by the
Juventus.
way. So the game was actually, what, 4-2? 3-2? No, you lost 3-1 first leg.
We lost 3-1.
Yeah. So they
yeah.
pumped him second leg.
So you played in Turin.
Yeah.
Who did? And Juventus had those.
Cannavaro. Del Piero.
Trezeguet?
Yeah, Trezeguet.
You've been in some mad finals, man. I'm looking like, bro, the West Ham runners-up medal
Yeah.
and the Fulham runners-up medal.
Yeah.
They're not joke medals.
No, serious.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Which one was more painful though? Obviously they both. Which one was like, I thought we had that one.
Both, to be fair, because I think if you look when Stevie scores, it's like 90 minutes.
I
And I
screamed.
think if you look when Diego Forlan scores in extra time, it's
yeah.
1:18. So they're both really close. And they're both hurt. But I think growing up as a kid and on a Saturday morning, you watch the FA Cup.
Yeah.
You had the whole day watching it. And so that one probably hurt a little bit more.
Scored as well in the final.
Yeah.
How long do them losses stay with you?
Good
Do you
question.
take them home with you, or like, is it done?
No, they still hurt now.
Yeah.
So when people, well, obviously the FA Cup final comes up more. So when that one comes up, it hurts. And I think I've only seen back a little bit of extra time and penalties of the FA Cup final when it was in COVID.
Wow.
It was on the telly. I refused to watch it.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah, it hurts too much.
Even though like you're like underdogs.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the thing. Like,
They
for
were
me,
up
it's
there,
huge. Huge
It was bigger,
achievements
yeah,
for-
it's big underdogs.
They had them.
They
had
did. They did
Liverpool.
have
They did.
They had, and Liverpool won.
Yeah, but it's Gerrard.
Yeah, they won Liverpool style. They won Liverpool style. Yeah, but look, West Ham's team was good though. It just come up from the Championship, but it's a good team.
Yeah, and like I said, talking about the Fulham, but West Ham, we was all young and British, but we had some good players, and I think that just the connection I was talking about, that group of players there, we was connected, like everything we done, we was together, and
Yeah, there's no
I
blood
think that's
in
why-
Americans.
that's why we probably done so well, because
Your goal in the final though, it was a cross, innit, Paul?
nah, come on.
Come on, don't do this, man. Ronaldinho's done the same thing. It was a
if
cross.
you get it out, just watch me look up off his line, chip him.
from
hear
left wing, yeah.
Have a look, man.
Honestly, if we look through your career, I reckon we could pick the best players in every team you played for. But who are the players we probably don't know about or don't
We wouldn't automatically spring to
put
mind.
enough respect on? As in, like, he's got it. He's got tech on that.
So if I said to you, Jose Benayoun at West Ham,
Ooh.
Player.
you probably
would
would have
take
picked him.
No,
I would have. No, not
Player,
first.
though.
Not first, anyway.
Yeah, so Yossi, obviously Mascherano didn't play a lot for us.
He didn't.
He didn't play, but in training he had stupid ability.
Did he look like someone that was going to go end up at centre back?
No,
That's mad, isn't it?
because he was a tough midfielder.
Yeah.
like he liked to tackle and but he could play. And I think you obviously see that he goes on and does what
Yeah, of course.
what he does.
You had
But-
a solid midfield. I always talked to Steve about it, and West Ham fans are the same way. Like you don't move Mullins and Rio Coca the way they were playing at that time. But you look in every game that goes, every time you lose, every time you draw, just thinking this guy's gonna play at some point. This guy, and it just never happens.
Yeah. So when I look back, I don't know this for a fact, but when them two players came in, it's nothing to do with the manager.
I believe that.
So I think it's a little bit I'm not playing them because I haven't brought the players in. Tevez obviously played and saved the club, but I think there's a little bit. I didn't bring them players in, so why should I play them?
Did you know them before they come?
Did you know of them?
Of them?
No. So we was at training. Never forget it, on a Thursday or something. Training. Manager's not training, and then at 11:30 he starts walking over with two people, thinking, what is going on here? Like,
Kit men.
Who are these? And it introduced us to the Mascherano and Tevez, but I've never heard of them before that. And then he rocks up and does a bit.
So they join in a training session straight away?
No, they didn't. They just the manager
introduction.
brought them in to introduce them, and then on the Friday they obviously trained with us. But
So when did you notice that? Oh, hold on, these boys like
They're
Tevez.
ballers, yeah.
He's back.
I think when you
I have to use that.
when they came, and then we found out who they were. The lads were like googling and all that, and then you start realising what they are.
And at this point, the manager's still not playing them.
He played Tevez.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to play him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to play him.
Is one of you, like one of the boys, even your captain at the time? I don't know who it might have been.
Nigel.
He was Nigel. Yeah.
Nigel, doesn't he just say, you know what, Gaffer, look at these, look what they're doing to us in training.
That's his spot, bro. That's his position. You're saying, don't play me.
No, but if, like the rest of the boys, you know how good they are. They can help you on the pitch. You want the best players on the pitch, no? So if the manager's being stubborn, you're like, Gaffer, like you said, T, there's a time you're gonna. Don't the players just like?
No.
Okay, didn't think so.
No, because you don't want to give away your mate's spot either. Like those two guys up front,
Relegation
they're
or
ours. They come up for the Prem together. I don't want to give my friend
It's
spot
tough,
to Tevez.
but like you say, but the manager has the final say. So
Yeah,
regardless what you say, he's
he said, "Oh, Paul, you're coming." Okay, 1 second.
No, but it brings up that's a good point though. Like when you're questioning the manager's decision, what is your first move?
basically just go knock on his door. Gaffer,
Yeah.
can I have a word? And then you obviously know what you want to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
So
yeah.
you don't leave that room till you're happy, really.
But if it's like
sometimes
tactically-
it can get heated,
of course, yeah.
and then sometimes it's depending what you're going in for is you as long as you get out what you need and
If it's tactically, like, mate, he's done this 2 weeks in a row, it's not sticking. What do you do then? Do you go
like, you say your piece, but so the manager knows what you're feeling and how you're feeling. But like I say, he's the manager and he's gonna do what he wants to do.
Is there a manager that you think managed you wrong? As in, I was good, but tactically he asked the wrong things of me.
That's a good question.
I'm all right at my job, you know.
Yeah, you googled that, innit? No.
Nah.
Maybe positionally wise, probably.
Okay.
Sometimes you just want to play. Sometimes. So when I was at Charlton, obviously tacticals nowadays is massive. But
Yeah.
the manager, if we played 4-4-2, for instance,
Cool.
but then on Saturday, Chelsea would come and play 3-5-2. We would play 3-5-2 just to match it up. That's what the manager used to do. So sometimes you could. I played at left back, but then when he went to 3-5-2, I went to centre midfield.
Oh, good.
So then, because I'm defensively minded anyway, but it's totally different. So sometimes in that way, he's probably better off playing someone who plays in there rather than
Squads
playing me
were a
in
lot
there.
smaller back then, though, and they just
Yeah,
knew you had
because
the run.
you got to have like 360-degree heads in that midfield, when you're not
Well,
used to that.
That's annoying because you want the game time, but you don't want to play there.
Yeah, but you end up playing there because you want to play. You ain't going to say no.
The good thing about obviously being able to escape Alan Kirbishley at Charlton is that you were gone with him and he was done and it was over.
Escape is rude.
Congratulations on that. And then he came back to West. Then he came to West Ham. He came with a grudge, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Nuno gives white.
I'd say so. Listen, I played the first game. We played Man United at home, 1-1-0. I played the second game. We lost to Reading, 5-0, and I don't think I played again.
Oh no!
Oh man,
Clean slate and all that. When he walked through the door, we're getting a clean slate, and then I didn't play after that. So, yeah.
If you see him in a pub, you ain't buying him a pint.
Be fair, I've seen him. I've
Okay.
seen him since. I've been back to Charlton and I've done some stuff with Charlton TV, and he has his own room there and all that, and I see him, and the chairman now, I don't know the chairman, but he said, that Kerbishy wants to come and say hello. I said, but you do know we don't.
Yeah.
He went, yeah, but please, can you just like squash it? And so I've spoke.
Got you.
It was hard.
Really?
It was amicable, but it's done. Do you know what I mean? I've grown up. He don't manage, and that's football, I think.
Why is he like? So what was he? Just like a stubborn guy? Let me check his star sign. He's a Taurus. He's a Taurus.
He's a Scorpio, actually. 8th of November.
Listen,
Forest Gate.
boys, there's a part of your career here, Paul. I just want to talk about just a little gap. You went from Liverpool, then you got sold to Leicester. Then there was a part of your career, 15, 16, you went on loan to QPR. But that year was probably the worst loan you've ever done in your life. Because that is the year that Leicester won the Premier League. So what are you thinking when you're down there in the Championship and you're seeing what's happening? And you're thinking, boys, or do you saying to your agent, I need to go back in January at least and try and get on this train, jump on this train because something might happen here, Jordy. What was going on? What was going through your mind at that time, Paul Konchesky? Please tell me.
Yeah, good question.
Because I did the maths, I was like, ooh.
You done the maths? Did you do the maths that I was going to win the Premier League or not?
No, I'm just asking.
Jesus.
I'm just asking, Paul.
No, again, I think I'm 35, 36. I thought that season would be my last year. Claudio Ranieri was the manager. Just come in. Had Christian Fuchs there, and young Chilwell, Ben Chilwell. So he was like, Paul, I want you to stay, and I'm not sure you're going to play much, blah, blah, blah. You might not play at all. I'm like, it's my last year that I want to play. I want to get as many games I can so I can say that I've finished on a high. So he said, what do you want to do? Do you want to go and play on loan? I said, yeah. Bristol City came in, but as I was going to Bristol City, QPR rung. So like you said,
London.
London tour.
The London thing just done me.
London
So
tour.
back to London.
Yeah.
I didn't never, or no one's ever thought they were going to win the Premier League.
Of course not.
Do I regret it? No.
No, of course
I don't. I've got good friends there. I still go there now. I speak to the chairman still now. But it's once in a lifetime. And
Was it? Did you get any? Was you in like any contact with the boys when it was like in and around like
Group chat.
Yeah, April, like something like it's looking like Leicester might win the league now.
I remember speaking to Andy King. He's assistant manager or first team coach there now.
Oh my God, I remember him, centre mid.
Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I spoke to him in February, March, and I said, "Kenny, you got a chance?" He went, "Nah, we're going to blow up." Blah blah. We still had Chelsea to play. I think they had Tottenham, and then Tottenham and Chelsea played each other.
Yeah.
And I think Tottenham won, which obviously set them right up. They only had to win, and then they did win the league. So it was like, nah, it's out of our hands. So we're relying on other teams, and he said, so we just got to keep winning, but it's out of our hands really. And then obviously that goes and happens, and they win the Premier League, which was an unbelievable
crazy.
story.
It was a fluke.
Yeah.
That year, I think the UK left the EU. It was a weird year. It was a weird year.
But there's some of the best players of the next generation are in that team. Vardy,
Oh my God.
Mahrez,
Vardy's
Kante.
still scoring now.
Vardy's still scoring. He scored the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
Mahrez, Kante. Do you know, all right, that some of the best players of the next 10 years are in this team? Or do you just think,
Fluke.
I've been around great players before, they might rise, they might not?
I knew Mahrez would be
Something.
a good player.
Yeah.
We signed him for £400,000 when I was there.
Class.
That's mental.
It's more expensive to get a house in Trafford. I'm telling you.
But the things he does now, but he used to do at training, he's obviously got a little bit more physical. 2 years before he went to City, he wanted to go to Arsenal, desperate,
Really?
under Wenger.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It fell through because Leicester wanted obviously more money. He was desperate to go and play with the French players at Arsenal. I think he's an Arsenal fan, so he was desperate to go there, and it obviously fell through. So signs a new contract at Leicester, win the Premier League, and then
Do an extra year in the
And then he
Champions
goes to
League.
City.
Why not? Where's the Premier League?
and that's it. That's history for him.
Yeah.
But
He feels like one of those guys that might be Algerian, French background, but fits in with the Essex boys.
Oh yeah.
He's good. Well, that group as well. We had Anthony Knockout.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's French.
So Danny Drinkwater, Matty James, Wes Morgan. So that group was a very good group. Like if you said old school, always want to go out drink. That group was like that. But yes, like you say, we had some good players. Maybe not massive names.
No.
Like Cambiasso came.
Yeah.
So obviously he's the big name. But
Yeah, so what's that when Cambiasso rocks up? Because he's what, Champions League with Inter, Argentina,
Beat United
tons of
5-3.
caps.
he fitted in well. He just got on with how we worked, slotted in, and would help us as well.
Right.
On the pitch or after training, like he would try and guide some of us, and which I thought was really. He didn't try and do it at the manager's hands. He would just say like, "Let's have a chat," blah blah, and he would talk you through what he thinks could make you better. So he was a good one to have around. But he was probably obviously the big name that. Listen, I say was biggest name. Mahrez weren't a big name, like Knockout weren't,
Vardy weren't,
Drinky
no.
weren't.
Yeah.
So they left Man United to come because they wanted to play
Danny
football.
Simpson,
Simo. So the group was unreal, to be fair, but we didn't have a massive name until
And
we
then
came.
Cambiasso came.
Yeah.
so,
Going back to night out and drink, who are your top 3 to go out on a night out with?
Great
of
question.
your teammates, of all your teammates.
As in cannons. When you go out.
Like, you got to set the night up. It's your night.
You got
Yeah,
3.
you're setting a night up, but you need the perfect 3 people.
I'm DJing garage music all night. 3 hours of garage.
Clangers.
Only 3 hours. You just had that in the car, ain't you? Wes Morgan.
Ooh, Captain Wes Morgan. Jamaicans, isn't it? We bring the vibe.
Yeah, but I'm not playing bassman, no.
Wes Morgan.
You're the MCs.
So silly, man.
Big Wes.
Not a big name here, but he is a goer for a night out.
Go on.
Jimmy Walker,
All
when
right,
I was at West Ham.
let me do it
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
Goalie.
Yeah.
Oh, if he's a goalie, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
already.
yeah, they're different.
Jimmy Walker. James Collins.
Oh,
James.
yeah.
Oh, James Collins. Is that the second time his name's come up?
Oh, James Collins is everyone's story. Yeah.
Ginge. Yeah.
That is class.
James That's the real angry ginger.
Collins Tompkins, dangerous duo, man.
I might have Teddy in there. I might have to have like a Ringo as well. Sheringham.
So Teddy Sheringham's an interesting one. You played with him. He would have been at West Ham with you, right? I remember reading in a book that he's very policeman-like. That's his very cold. Unless you understood his banter, you would think this guy's just a prick. Did you understand Teddy Sheringham early doors?
That's interesting, really, because he was good. Teddy was good. He was 40, 41 when he came to West Ham. So
Yeah.
Like-
Still the man,
like
by
our
the way.
dad.
Yeah.
he was like the dad. But no, he was all right. He had good banter. He was one of the lads, to be fair to him. Yeah, that's probably a bit harsh for whoever said that, because
I think his
I
dad's
like Teddy, man.
So I think his dad's a
That's his
policeman.
mate.
Handbooks.
I think his dad's a policeman.
And that might have been a thing when he was in Manchester as well, because
Yeah, he had
Man
problems.
United, you have to be. It's a
Yeah.
bit different to.
Yeah.
Was there any players that you didn't get along with? Just one. Not to start any beef now, but is there a player like me and that guy did not see eye to eye from day one?
Nah, I've enjoyed all my teammates, to be fair.
Okay, fair
From,
Class.
from
Sounds
a young
lucky.
age to when I retired.
It's not a bad egg.
Was there any like weirdos? Anyone like dressed up with like stupid writing on their t-shirts or bad colours or? Oh, he's taking the button off.
Or Stonewash.
Was anyone like
Top to bottom.
John
mad
Pansel, Ghanaian.
John I forgot about him.
John
John Pansel had some rascal gear.
Was he,
Rascal.
Academics.
was he coming for your position as well, John?
No, he
Pansel?
played right back.
Right back.
He's,
He's right back.
Yeah, so I played with him at Fulham.
Yeah.
Come to West Ham.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, he's one character, mate. He was.
Talk to me about your England caps, man. And rocking up there. Like, first day, England duty. You see all these big faces, and they're on your team. What was that like? Were you up for it, or were you a bit starstruck?
Selfies. Beckham, come here.
Listen, it was the best feeling.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's a tough one. Played at Charlton, little Charlton, and you're going Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea players in the England squad. It's a little bit you sit on the table and you think, I shouldn't really be here with these guys because I'm at Charlton and they're at the top.
Even though you were with them at under 21s as well, a lot of the obviously different players, but the top players at that time, you still felt like a little bit of an outsider.
Yeah, because my England squad was David Beckham, Ferdinand, John Terry,
Campbell,
Michael Owen, Gerrard,
Scholes,
Scholesy, so
Lampard.
Frank, So I'm sitting there playing for Charlton, and I've got them.
You've beat a lot of these guys in games. Like you played against
I
them,
do.
you-
And if I had to go back in time, I'd back myself more.
Yeah.
Because I'm there just like you are. I play against you every week.
Do you reckon they
I probably
knew
didn't
that?
back myself.
Do you reckon they knew that, or do you reckon they were a bit like, Ashley Cole will be back, so have fun, but like we're the...
Yeah, because Coley got injured, so there's me and Bridgie.
It's a great generation of left backs.
Oh man.
I was in the wrong generation, mate.
Yeah, it's tough.
Shouldn't have been a generation now.
Yeah, a couple of years later, you take Kieran Gibbs' spot.
And I say it like you obviously want to play against the best and compete against, and them two were the best because they was obviously in the England squad all the time. So great generation, but wrong time for me. But I loved it. I enjoyed it. Should have backed myself more when I went on the two.
Was it
two
clicky?
camps.
Because when
The first one was,
must have been.
and I know
Must have
everyone's used to say about the rumours about they all sit,
Liverpool
and
as
that's
well.
how it was.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's how it was.
Do you think that held the team back?
Yeah, and I think that's probably why they never won nothing, or we never won nothing as a group. I think obviously now, since Southgate had them for a long time, I think that's all changed.
It's more
and
like a football club.
yeah, and I think they're good groups, and obviously they're quite young. England are quite young now, and
So you obviously you know more than any of us what a healthy environment and relationship means to a team. So would England today be England back then? Because they're not friends.
11, yeah.
you think about the players back then.
Exactly. I'm not squaring that ball to you, mate.
There was some good players.
Exactly.
Surely that doesn't happen though. I'm not going to square the ball to you because you play for Man United, I play for
No, I was
Chelsea.
just- I'm being dramatic.
But
It's like-
chemistry's crucial, though. I don't think it's like...
Because if I had to pick
agenda.
someone, I'd say Paul Scholes the best player I ever played with.
Oh wow, thank
But
you.
I didn't play with him long enough.
I'm so glad you said that.
So Gerrard, I'd have to say, because I played with him every day.
Yeah.
So,
So,
but they were
it's a
both
bit
in the same
biased.
team.
Yeah.
So I think the midfield for England back then is better than the midfield now.
I'd agree.
Do you think there's any players now in this England squad that can get into that England squad that can hang and be with those boys?
You'd have to say Harry Kane, wouldn't you?
Kane, yeah.
You'd have to say him. I know Rooney was there, but
Midfielders?
No,
No?
no way.
Bellingham, Rice?
I mean, a lot of Arsenal fans will say Rice will get in there somewhere. I've seen people say Rice is better than Scholes. I've seen they say Rice. I've seen it. It started. Rice is better than Gerrard. It's coming.
He's dealing with a West Ham fan here, by the way, so he might say that.
Nah, he ain't
no,
gonna
I think I love Deck, but he's got a long way to go to be with them. When Iniesta and Pirlo and people like that saying Scholes are the best players that he's played against, then
You've got a long way to go.
I think so, yeah. But Deck's a good player.
With like the England, the factions with the split. You grew up with John Terry, Senrab, played with under 21s. Again with the England team, he would have probably been like, "Oh yeah, Paul, welcome, whatever." I've heard you say Gary Neville was quite good one-on-one of being like, "Welcome, here's how we do things, whatever." Do you think it was like that generational split? Obviously, it took the Rio Ferdinand and John Terry things to happen later down the line, but do you think it's almost perfect that did happen? There was a split, and it's like, okay, it's clear, it's Manchester, it's London. They never got on, and now English football needs to move past that and build a new culture. Do you feel like, because like I say, man, you knew John Terry, you know John Terry, you probably look at it like that was always about more than what it looked like it was about.
Yeah, well, I think the culture thing had to change, and I think with the manager at the time, obviously now it was Gareth Southgate. He had been in and around them squads as well because he not long had retired, and so he knows probably what it was like and what had to change. So that was probably a big thing, not him getting the job, but I think that was a big thing for him.
Somebody who understood,
what needs to change and probably how can I change it, and I think I know how to change it, which he obviously did because they got to finals.
Yeah, the best they've ever been.
It looks like they're together, and obviously Tuchel, he's got the so-called the best group now to pick from to try and go and win.
Got to try and win it now.
Win it.
Would you say something like social media helps that though? Because obviously, when back in your day, there was just newspapers, and there's so many narratives that could be painted.
Newspapers are class.
in the papers.
They were class.
It's like, okay, this certain players or certain things they could write and puts it out to the public. Whereas now footballers, they just message each other, follow each other on Instagram. It's like it's a different kind of relationship now compared to when they was back then. Because John Terry ain't really going to be friends with, I don't know, Gerrard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Declan Rice is probably going to be good friends with Cole Palmer for some reason. Yeah. So it's just social media is a big part, I think, as well.
Oh, you answered it, yeah?
I think so. Yeah. It's true.
Speaking of social media, Paul, I'm trying to get a team for Ballers League next year. I know they're watching right now. Clip this. Would you be the first player to play for me?
Of course I would, mate.
6-a-side. You know it's very, very like
It's intense.
I'll get fit, mate. No problem.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
That's one.
Can I just say 6-a-side when you got a left foot like he has,
Yeah.
bro? You can whack it.
That's why. Who else can you bring? Can you? Lisby. Who else? Is there anyone else you can grab for me as well? Because they're watching right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you want to get a team?
Next year we get a team, a no rules team.
Ringers, boy.
Not even from my left team, to be honest.
Senrad?
I need some old school players. I need
No,
some
one
players.
of John Terry's managing.
No, get the Senrad boys and beat John Terry's team.
Good shout.
Also, we get Defoe in there. Defoe,
Just do that in front of him.
Defoe's in there.
But I have to use Paul's name to get the phone.
We can get him. We'll
Is it?
make
Get the
contact with him. Don't worry.
When you retired and the season ends, the summer happens, it's the first week back, but it's not for you. What is that week like for you?
The first time, I loved it.
How is it?
I loved it. Just because probably I had a holiday that I've never had before.
Yeah,
as in, eat what I want, drink what I want, can do what I want when I want, knowing that I'm not going back into pre-season. I have to be at the front of the running. Don't have to stay in shape. But it gets boring. So 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, you're thinking, wish I was back. Wish I was back running, working my nuts off.
And what did you do? What did you do the first year of retirement?
Went on a few holidays and I went skiing for the first time and
Class.
and I loved it. So every year since I've been skiing.
Is it?
You go
Yeah,
France or Switzerland?
I've been Italy, Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland's good.
Yeah.
You've never.
Like it, yeah?
Why? Yeah.
When have you been skiing?
Like, you know what?
When have you been skiing?
Like, this is ski talk. 1 second. The James Bond. Where's the James Bond? There's a James Bond theme with skiing right there. You go up top of the mountains. It's where they filmed 007. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They got the.
And they're chasing him with the guns.
Yes.
In Moscow.
Yeah. No. It's not.
It's just
I'm
double.
gonna go there next year. I'm gonna go
Golden
there
eyes.
So I went to
Next year.
St Anton last year.
Is it?
Skiing.
Yeah.
You know that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do the raving. There's a bit of raving
The-
going on, and you ski. Yeah.
Après ski, yeah?
Yeah.
Raving.
When you consider your retirement, or when you considered it, did you think it was right on time? Did you think it was your body forcing you to? Was it more mental?
Yeah, probably. I probably retired more because I wanted to retire myself rather than
The game
football retire me.
caught you.
And that could be getting injured
Yeah.
or every week getting your arse felt. So I wanted to, but maybe I should have dropped down more and just kept playing.
You think so now? Yeah.
Just because I love it, and it's hard now to keep fit. So I used to love training just to be fit, and my mentality is I still think I'm 25 and I still can
Keep
do
up.
it, and I still can do it. But
That's me.
yeah, the biggest thing when I retired, I wanted to retire myself rather than the game retire me.
Honourable.
So what do you think about when you see players like you've played with these players like James Milner still playing at the highest level? Do you think, wow, like how's he still going? Is it a mental thing as well as looking after your body?
Yeah, I think so.
Shoulder shaker.
Shoulder shake.
Doing it for a living, but from like 13 years old, it's
It gets
it's like a job. It ends up thinking, oh, I can't be asked to go to work today because you've done it for so long, every day for so long. But it's the best job in the world.
What is the worst part about being a footballer?
Losing.
Yeah, but I think rather than within that, I think, and I know you everyone's got opinions, but it's all right when people slag you off and shout at you. But if you want to say something back, because we're only human, and football players are only human people, but they can do what they want, say what they want to you and your family, but to go back,
you can't say
you're not allowed. And
can't do it. Can't touch them.
That's this guy right here.
Hannibal just got a ban, didn't he? And a fine for going back to the
for
fans.
saying something. Yeah. But he's probably getting abused, but he's just got to sit there and take it.
I saw a clip of someone grabbed your shirt and they took your number off when you turned around at them. And you was
That's
like,
at Tottenham.
Yeah, he was like, what are you doing? He was like, then he threw the ball on. He was like, okay, cool. Let me carry on.
Cool. I'm like you. I had to retire football this year as well. I went to Malaysia. Had to learn the hard way.
The game retired him.
Yeah.
Right. Let me finish.
No, I'm just saying it's different. He chose to retire.
Paul, I had a hard time. We played against like the Malaysian national team. The wingers gave me a hard time, and I just said, it's not for me. I'm too old. Was there a player that every time you looked at him and just thought, oh, it's gonna be a long day?
Yeah.
Who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That would do it. That would do it.
I wonder what left back didn't think that.
On the right, but he's on the right hand side.
He's played
he's
both,
left.
man.
He played both.
He played both.
He was the hardest.
Yeah, but that Man United team, so I say him because he was how he is now, but he was like that even as a young boy. He could run, he was quick, he could play left, right, head it, jump, he could do everything. But Nani was the same. When Man United had both of them and they used to swap over.
Class.
He was like, he probably don't get as much credit as Ronaldo, but he was, I'm not saying as good as him, but he was a tough ride as well. And I never forget Quaresma when I played for England 21s against Portugal.
Really?
Wow.
Quaresma was better than Ronaldo at that age.
So the Portuguese guys basically, that's three of them.
What is it about the Portuguese? What is it about those wingers? What is it?
I don't know. The way they move the ball with their feet, their body, but they do it with pace. It ain't like slow. It's fast.
Surely there was a voice at the back of your head, Paul, saying, just don't dive in.
Or kick him so he don't go past you.
Yeah, and then that's it.
let him
It's
know
fine,
you're
just
there.
don't dive in.
Yeah, but it's tough. You know, when he's doing all this and
Yeah,
you're
just don't,
thinking...
but that's just something. Just I'm just watching that.
He's a
Just
coach, he
Don't,
was a
just
coach.
don't dive in.
Who did you manage? Sign us up.
What about
Was he your boss? In Malaysia?
Oh, but never.
No, he's just sussed Ronaldo. He hasn't told us. Don't dive in. The only
Don't
thing you need
dive
to
in,
do.
man.
honestly, more interesting is the players that we rate highly that you probably had. Who is that? Like a player that I would say is a top 3 in the league ever, and you managed to pocket
Yeah,
every
who
time.
did you have good days against? You knew,
I used to love playing against Freddie Ljungberg
Okay.
or Reyes, bless his soul.
Oh, Reyes as well.
Yeah, because he used to play on the right as well sometimes. I used to,
Purpose.
but I used to love playing against. He was tough, and Freddie, he weren't fantastic, but he was fit.
Yeah.
He didn't stop running up and down, and they're the battles I used to love. And Jermaine Pennant, I used to love playing against Pennant as well.
What's going on?
Arsenal fan. Arsenal fan.
That's a lot of Arsenal. That is.
A lot of Arsenal.
Yeah, it is,
Locked up Arsenal, then, yeah?
But they was obviously good back then.
Yeah, they was quality players.
Back then.
Yeah. All right now. We're doing all right.
Were there teams that they say like, we knew we were beaten in the tunnel? Were there teams where you see them line up in the tunnel like Arsenal 02, even though you beat them, Arsenal 04, United 07, Chelsea, where you just look across and just go, let's get to the end of this 90, boys.
Man United was one.
That
Scholes,
generation.
Giggs, Beckham, Nicky Butt, all them, Van Nistelrooy, Rooney.
Is that really a thing, though?
So if you go there at Old Trafford Tuesday night, you're 1-0 down in your head. You're 1-0 down in the tunnel. It was. The theatre of dreams was horrible. Chelsea,
Dreams.
when Abramovich took them all.
Yeah.
Drogba,
Yeah.
Robben, Duff.
Yeah.
There was tough times. But the Old Trafford one was in the tunnel. You thinking?
Did that same apply to stadiums? Was there certain stadiums that this stadium is tough to play against, regardless of who?
Yeah, not really.
There was no stadium.
Nah, but the tighter ones were the best ones.
Oh, for
the
you, okay.
atmosphere
I
and
love them stadiums, man.
obviously Upton Park was there. White Hart Lane was there. Highbury,
Stamford Bridge.
yeah. And when it's like getting big, it feels like it's not easy, but like the Emirates is big.
Yeah,
and
the atmosphere loses it a bit. Yeah.
But St James's Park, I'll never forget when Loire signed for them. Come on and scored, done his flip.
Yeah.
The stadium and the pitch shook.
Yeah.
I never
James
forget.
Park will do that.
It shook.
You know, I was thinking to myself, you know, like if Loire scores against you, let's say, do you watch that celebration?
That's a great question.
What do you do when players celebrate?
That big celebration.
Big celebration.
Yeah,
do you,
nah,
or
just turn away.
Is it?
Yeah. Especially if it's your fault.
I'm watching that flip. Are you crazy? Because I'm waiting for it to go wrong.
But you
somewhere.
know he's in a flip as well. So you just think, oh,
And you can't stop it, innit?
Nah.
It's like the Ronaldo Sue, isn't it, Specs? It's that, it's coming.
Nah, it's not. It's not. The Sue and the flip's not the same thing.
No, I'm just like you're going to watch the celebration as a player. You know it's coming.
Yeah, because you can hear it. Loire, there's no sound.
Who's going to win the league this year, Paul?
Come on, Paul. He knows already.
Yeah, he does know.
He knows.
who's gonna or who do I want?
Who's gonna?
Go both.
Nah,
yeah,
I think I'm hoping Arsenal.
Is it?
I'm hoping.
Why?
But I've got a funny feeling City are going to sneak through.
Why do you want Arsenal? Just to change it up, or?
Yeah, and I think the last 3 years they've been nailed their bats, and I think they deserve it. I think, but comes February time they start crumbling, and they've already done it. 2 points off now, and
Yeah.
It's not crumbled.
they've crumbled already. And
It's not.
but yeah, I'd like to see Arsenal do it. I would like to see Arsenal.
Is there any left backs today that remind you of yourself? I know they're all inverted and they come inside and like midfield and stuff. I know the game's gone. What happened to overlaps? What happened to left backs screamers? What happened? But is there any left backs that remind you of yourself?
I can think of a right
Game's
back.
gone. That's what I'm saying.
I can't think of one.
Game's gone, man.
Yeah, it's gone. I can think of right backs.
Go on.
One that comes to this Ben White. He doesn't invert. He just overlaps and he flies down the wing.
He don't tackle though, does he?
I know, but I'm just talking
That's
about.
true.
Yeah.
I tackled.
Yeah, you just, I'm just thinking about that.
That's probably all I could do, but I tackled.
That old school generational. left back.
No, you're right. It's not.
The best left mid that played in front of you.
For different reasons, probably. Matty Everton at West Ham.
Class.
Oh, on Championship manager, by the way.
Yeah.
Mate,
What?
Everton.
Dribbling 20.
I
We
didn't-
had a good relationship.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Simon Davis at Fulham.
Oh,
Davis. Did he score? He scored in the final, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Fulham.
Listen, I played with Mahrez or knockout on each side.
Yeah, cool. So what are we talking about?
But then, obviously, Joe Cole at Liverpool sometimes played on the left. So just variety because they're different. Coley could just beat players like from standstill, and
yeah.
Matty was a bit more direct. But
Yeah,
we had a
yeah,
good
yeah.
relationship, and Mahrez was
Mahrez.
he could
Mahrez is Mahrez.
he'd take the ball from anywhere and make something happen.
And am I right in assuming that your favourite manager would be Hodgson?
Yeah, and probably Nigel Pearson at Leicester.
Okay, cool.
So I probably had the best times under them two, one at Fulham and one at Leicester.
What's the difference between them?
They're quite similar. They was like a man-to-man manager rather than it's a big group.
Yeah.
I think they both knew and understood how to get the best out of individuals as a collective as well. But as an individual, I think they was really good.
Yeah.
did Hodgson ever participate in training?
Did you see his clip when he done the Palace ring?
You know, like
left foot he
he
was.
let him play.
Yeah, nah, he didn't. But I've seen some clips. But I think he used to play. He's a lefty, so
He did,
obviously can
unfortunately.
play.
He played in South Africa during apartheid. So it's quite controversial. But he did play. Yeah, he
What?
played.
That's different. You did?
Yeah.
He's an old man, bro.
Is there any managers that you would have loved to play under though that you didn't get to play under?
Paul Jewell.
Or any even in today's era?
No, I would like to play under Sir Alex.
Any in today's era? You'd look at that and say, well, I'd like to play in that type of team. I like that system. I like the way they play.
I like Arteta how he plays. I like Guardiola.
Okay.
Finally, you got
Who was
your-
the most tactical?
No, I don't care about
Who was the most tactical manager you played under? Because now, like you say, tactics are everything.
Killing football.
Different times in your career it would have been kind of very position based rather than like every situation planned for. Who was the manager you worked with who was like, I want you to be reacting exactly this way in every circumstance?
Probably Roy Hodgson.
Really?
So I don't know if you've heard any things about him on training, but we used to train the same every day.
Right.
Every day. But it wouldn't be for long. So we'd probably train for 45, 50 minutes. But every training session was basically the same. And it was a little bit like, for me, left back, I should be able to play to my left winger, to my centre back, to my centre midfielder, or play. So I should always have 3 or 4 passes on, no matter what. But if I'm not playing there and you're playing there, so everyone would know.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah.
everyone knows everyone's movement without even looking.
That's clever.
Because when Roy came to Fulham, we was third from bottom, second from bottom.
Yeah, Laurie Sanchez.
So we, Rondos, 5 sides. His first meeting was like, that don't win your titles, that don't win your games. We're not doing any of that till I've done what I need to do. So basically training went backwards. So he done what he wanted to do and then we could have our fun after that.
Back to
But he'd go in.
Yeah,
So after
leave you
when
alone.
he'd finish, he'd go in and leave the assistant so we can have 5-a-side and play a little bit of rondos. But yeah, going back to basics.
Basics, yeah.
When he's in Italy, I think he learnt a lot from Italy because they do a lot of that mannequin work and shape work. So he's learnt loads, and that's probably why we got out of the shit, really. And
When you went into coaching, how much of that did you take with you, or is it changed now?
I think a little bit of it's changed, but I think when I went into coaching, I think you take bits from, or the best bits you think from each manager that you've worked with. I think standing around, it was a lot of standing around. I don't think players like that. I think you can't engage and you lose them. So standing around stuff, you have to try and.
He was doing that with Jimmy Bullard as well. How
Exactly.
do
And
you do
you can,
mannequin
exactly.
work
You can
with
imagine.
Jimmy Bullard?
You can imagine him, can't you, what Jimmy's doing, around and talking and this and that. He's a nightmare, but he's one funny guy.
Yeah, I bet that's the player you need in midfield and training.
Wait, what moves did you almost make that didn't happen?
The Sunderland one. So when Noel Quinn and Kevin Phillips up front.
Great.
That's ambitious for
And
them
it's
to
great.
go for Konchesky and Scott Parker at that time. That's a
Young
big
ones as well.
statement. For
Yeah,
them.
it was good. Like, I think that was in the Premier League and it was good. And yeah, I would have been up north for the first time, but
That's very
and that
up
is
north, by
north.
the way. That's
So,
very up north.
yeah, and I think it would have been good being so young, but playing for a massive football club at the time. So that's probably the one. And I nearly went to Chelsea when Abramovich took over, but they took William Gallas.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'll take that. 'Cause I lost that to him.
I was going to say sorry, but
Yeah, I lost that to him. But that's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Scott Parker, obviously from the very young, you've played with him, you've known him. Did you see him as a manager?
He loves
Did you
London
see
too.
him being? He's in Burnley now. Yeah. Did you see him? Because he acted up to get out of Charlton. Imagine a player did that to him as a manager now. Like, did you think this guy will be in the game at a high level after his playing?
No. And once he retired from football and he went straight into coaching, and I'll never forget, I see him. He was doing Tottenham under 18s. And I was at West Ham at the time, so I went and we played him, and I said to him, like, how is it? He went, I've had enough. He said, like, I've come straight into it. But he lived like the other side of Kent. So he said, I have to drive like 2 hours in the morning, train 2 hours back. He said, it's too much. Like, I should have had a rest. But he hasn't had a rest since. So he's just gone.
Keep
keep
going.
going,
Even just
going,
taking
going.
management jobs, he just jumps from one to one.
And then he obviously went to Belgium.
Bruges, yeah.
And I think it was not good for him. And then I thought, he's going to have a rest there. And then obviously he come back and
Got Burnley
And to
promoted.
be fair, he's done
yeah.
he's
doing
done
all
well. He's done well at Burnley, and obviously not this year, but they've been in games and results ain't gone their way. But it's a tough one for him because he does well in the Championship. Done well at Fulham and Championship, Bournemouth. Goes up and then
Plays good football, man.
It's tough. It's tough having the right team. He did well at Fulham, I think, in the Premier League as well. It's just a big step.
Yeah.
It's just a big step. Your career is unreal, by the way. I love your career because you played with like Dean Richards, Darren Anderton, but you also played with Harry Kane. Like your career spans like generations.
Yeah, it goes over, man.
What did you see from Harry Kane, if anything? Because he's on loan at Leicester.
He come to Leicester. Yeah, him and Jess Lingard at the time.
Oh wow, yeah,
him
yeah,
from Man
yeah.
United and
yeah. Oh, there's
obviously-
a famous photo of them on the bench
Yeah,
together.
and Harry.
with Vardy.
The thing I would say about him, he worked in training. He weren't playing, and he'd just stay behind every day, finishing. And so we obviously know he can finish now, but you could see then that he could score a goal, left foot, right foot header. And it's probably mentality for him as well, because he went 3 or 4 clubs before, didn't really play, didn't get on. Come to
Leighton
Leicester
Orient,
thinking he's going to
Millwall,
play,
yeah.
didn't play, and then gets a lucky break really.
Yeah.
Tim Sherwood, I think, puts him in at Tottenham in the cup
Europa
game.
League
Yeah.
and Cup, yeah.
Does well, and then the rest is history. He's gone on and broke records after record. So, but you could see he could finish.
Yeah.
And I think the desire for him to do what he'd done, not playing, not getting in the team, but working still to when his chance comes, he's ready to take it. And to be fair, he's done that.
Yeah, that's probably the thing people said most about him in his early years was he works.
Yeah.
He's a worker. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Whatever he figures out, he'll figure it out. I remember him playing in a game for Tottenham, and he would just make 10-minute cameos in the Premier League, and one ball broke to him, Tottenham 1-0 up, gets him on the halfway line, and he just batters it out the stadium. And I was like, fans are going to love this guy.
Is he better than Liverpool Torres?
Well, who's the best striker you played with? Is Dean Ashton?
He was good. Dino was good.
I'm not.
Don't forget Jason Ewell.
Robbie Keane, Jason Ewell, love Jason Ewell.
Kamara.
Diamante. Slow nod.
Slow, Bobby,
Bobby Zamora, yeah, beast. Paolo Di Canio.
Vards.
Yeah, Jamie Vardy, yeah.
Yeah, again, but when I went with England, obviously Rooney and Owen, and
Yeah.
but obviously on a day-to-day basis, I loved playing with Bobby. I grew up with Bob, and I played
He was
few,
quality.
few clubs with him, and
Fulham Bobby Zamora was
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
biggest handful.
him and Zoltan Gera up front was.
just about to say, did you play-
Yeah,
yeah, Zoltan
it was.
Gera.
That was a good strike, and that's why.
Remember that game they beat Man United? Remember that? Zoltan Gera, he scored the last goal against
Yeah.
Manchester United. Remember?
But the Europa League run,
Yeah.
them two up front, and
Oh yeah, on that tight pitch, those Europeans didn't know
Yeah,
what
it
to
was
do
good.
with Bobby Zamora.
because he was strong, you know, like he was a strong boy.
That's much stronger than Baba. Was he?
He's a strong boy, mate.
Respects,
Stronger than
respects to Bobby Zamora.
He, but he could score left foot, right foot. He could head it, but he didn't really like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He would bring players in
Yeah.
the air, but he didn't like to attack
Take it on.
the
But
ball.
my days at Tottenham was good. Obviously, Robbie
Robbie
Keane and
Keane.
Freddie Canuti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
so them two together was
Yeah.
like Quinn and Phillips, but
Yeah,
obviously them two and
yeah.
Robbie Keane was something special. I loved playing with him.
Speaking of special, there's one player you played with that I always try and delete all of his highlights from my brain. You lot spoke about working hard. I thought this guy had no talent, but I want to know more about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Dirk Kuyt. Mate, oh my gosh.
It's a bad highlight.
I
bro.
didn't make it.
It's a bad
No, he
highlight.
always
bro.
scored against United. He pissed me off.
Oh,
He
I
pissed me-
never understood it. Talk to me about him, please. Like,
Pissed me
was
off.
he? First of all, am I right? Do you have no talent?
If what you see, he works hard. He's probably an old school winger, you know, just up and down,
Yeah.
but nothing.
No flair.
Yeah,
Zero
yeah.
flair. though.
Nothing.
No quiff, no turn.
No.
Not even turn.
And he could
Just
score a header because he
Yeah.
loved jumping and heading it. Like everything was physical with him.
had a lot of energy though.
Yeah, loads of energy, just
Yeah.
up and down, straight lines.
He's a manager now.
What? Of who?
To be a fullback to play against him is good because you know he ain't really going to beat you with skill. He's going to try
Gotta
and knock
stand
it
him
around.
up as much as possible. Yeah.
So you used to beat him with skill, innit?
Me, step overs and all sorts, mate.
Get in there.
Tight, man.
You played with Chris Wood as well at Leicester, right?
What?
I did, yeah, Woody, yeah.
You see.
It's my guy. That's my good pal. You know.
Oh, Woody?
Yeah.
You don't know him.
Where's his?
You say you don't know him.
Now you want it, yeah?
He's got a signed
Nah,
shirt in
bro.
the other
You
room.
don't know him.
Sorry, what's my guy, man?
He loves Chris
How
Wood.
do you
he does
know
love
him?
Chris Wood.
You don't know him, do you?
No. We're like this. We follow each other.
No,
Who's the
he's
player
not
you
even
went on with? I went on a night out with again.
David Wheater.
I know Dave Wheater, my boy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Big Wheats.
Big Wheats. Look at my list. Chris Wood, David Wheater, Paul Konchesky.
It's a night out.
He ain't took me on a night out,
Oh, we'll do it.
no. He ain't took me on a night out.
It's Christmas party season, boys. Do you have a Thomas Repka story? Everyone's got a Thomas Repka story, I feel like.
Thomas Repka. Absolute crazy guy.
Yep.
Turn up in different cars every day.
Yeah.
Class.
Every day, like Bentleys, and get them shipped over from Czech.
Flew him over.
That's crazy.
He was a mad guy.
What was he rocking up in? Little calm little Punto or something.
Me?
Yeah, Peugeot.
Yeah.
Peugeot 4x4.
But Thomas, he was just had screw loose, I think.
Yeah.
Just a crazy man, and
He was
like
tapped, man.
in football, we just wanted to tackle and be rough.
Yeah.
Everything was a fight. But then he started in a car. I remember in a car park, someone blocked his car in, and he was hitting the car, driving his car into the car
To move it.
reverse it to get his car out. He
Scratching his own car.
he didn't care, mate. He had like issues.
Right.
Who had to like when it comes to like the change room, music wise, who always played the wrong like genre? Because if it was like if we give this guy the power here, God man,
Black Thought.
That's all right, to be fair. Yeah, they always had someone dedicated to it. Nigel Reo-Coker was at West
is
Ham.
it DJ?
Yeah,
What music? Hip hop in it.
yeah, bit of
everything,
that, bit of R&B, garage.
He was playing garage.
Real Coco was in
3
a
hours of
Heartbroken
it.
video.
He was, but what's that music called again? Niche.
Niche, yeah.
That wasn't called Niche. It was called Baseline. Niche was the club that it came from.
Oh, got you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Heartbroken. Remember that song?
Yeah, of course.
I don't forget. I was just checking it. Rich Northwest. That's all.
It was on Channel U. it reached the nation, mate.
Who are the best centre backs for you to play with in your career?
You mentioned Big Dean.
Yeah,
at
great
Tottenham.
centre back, underrated.
Yeah, really underrated. Really underrated. But I love playing with Wes Morgan. I played a little bit at Forest with him, and then obviously he comes to Leicester when I was there. And I had a good relationship with Breda Hangeland.
Yeah,
Wow.
At Fulham.
he used to get the tube.
Yeah, crazy.
Is it?
He was born in Texas, guys.
Who, Brother
Hangeland?
Hangeland?
Yes.
Was he born in Texas?
Come on,
Oh,
guys.
with
I
Dempsey.
know about Brady
Wow.
Hangeland, guys. He was born
Brady?
in Texas.
Is your manager now as well?
He does something for the Norwegian FA, I think. But again, my time at Liverpool, I love playing with Skirtle.
Really?
Yeah, just he was a proper centre back. Like put his head anywhere,
He would.
just head it,
All right, Paul Konchesky.
defend.
Give me your dream back four, not country, clubs only, including yourself. You're the left back. Who's the other three players you're
That I
picking?
played with.
Yeah, you've played with. So the right back,
Glenn Johnson.
centre back.
I'll go Wes Morgan and Dean Richards.
Paul Konchesky.
Who's your goalkeeper? Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker.
Get him out of there. He's about 5'5".
Yeah, you had some good goalkeepers. You had Kasper
He played in
Schmeichel.
Specs' team in the Ballers. My goalkeeper. Jesus.
Safe pair of hands.
Did you need to have a good relationship with your goalkeeper?
Yeah. I'd probably go with Mark Schwarzer.
Oh, great goalkeeper.
But I love playing with Casper.
Really?
And I love playing with Pepe Reina.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Did I miss the time? Did you Van der Sar at Fulham? Was he there?
No, he
Missed
left.
it? Missed
No,
it? Oh,
it was Mark Schwarzer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dean Kiley.
Dino, yeah.
Dean Kiley's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he was good, Dino.
Schwarzer was good though.
Schwarzer,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was good. He was a top keeper.
What do you see for West Ham this season?
It's been tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough.
It's coming back.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Digging out results now though.
Yeah,
I like Potts and Magassa in the middle.
yeah. And it's nice to see someone who knows what West Ham's about. So, like, obviously, Freddie's his dad there, but Freddie's been there for a long time. And I don't think there's many people in the squad that know what West Ham mean to fans. So,
Yeah,
fans want
yeah.
you to run around,
Yeah.
put your 110% in, You don't have to be the best as long as you put effort. And I think he does that. He puts tackles in, and I think he's give the fans a bit of life. I think before that, no disrespect to the lads who was in there, there weren't nothing in there that would say this is West Ham. We know we're going to West Ham. It's going to be tough, but I think you've said the two boys there that I think he's had them two in, and he brought Fernandes in from Southampton.
Like him.
Another guy that got energy and
Yeah.
runs, and it's been tough. But like you say, I think Nuno is going to get settled with a team. I think they just need a centre forward that can score 15, 20 goals.
Oh my God,
They've needed that for a
been a
long,
minute.
long time.
And I think they've spent money on centre forwards rather than putting one lump into one.
Yeah.
Rather
I think
than
Callum
buy-
Wilson's been great, by the way.
Yeah, but he's not
Can't
always
play
fit, is
every
he?
game. No, he can't. No, yeah.
And if you slog him, he's going to get injured, and then
Yeah.
we ain't going to have no one to score.
What's your thoughts on me tweeting about 2 years ago that Bowen is a better player than Saka? Is that is that crazy? Is that a crazy take? Does that sound like someone that doesn't know ball?
Stop leading the
What's your
witness.
thoughts? No, I'm asking.
As a left
professional.
back yourself.
So Bowen was on fire then, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Then
He scored this weekend.
Yeah.
He scored
Good
this
goal,
weekend. Yeah, good goal.
I think he's been lost a little bit at West Ham at the minute because they don't know if to play him on the right. They play him up front. They play him as a 10. I think he's better on the right. I think he makes things happen. I think you see Saka, he plays on the right and the right only. And you know what you're going to get, and he's so comfortable doing it. You don't see him going and play on the left because I don't think he can. Left-footed, but I don't think he can play there.
it's not his best position.
So they play him in his best position and makes things happen.
Who gets more goals out of them two, in your opinion?
All things being equal. Same team.
Same team.
Yeah.
I think Saka scores more goals.
There you go.
Paul, you want me to say that? Has Saka done his numbers yet?
No,
I'm asking.
He's answered your question.
Has Saka done Bowen's numbers yet?
No.
So why are you
Saka's
still?
defence though, he was a left back while Bowen was.
Oh, you
getting
guess
all
you
those
found an
numbers.
excuse.
I'm just in this defence. That's all. You're fighting. I'm just. gonna
Listen,
do so.
I love Bowen.
He's quality.
I love him.
Me too.
I think he just needs to play regular in his position because I think when he does, he's
With Potts and Sangasa, and then you can actually see him because he's had to carry that team for about 18 months now.
and you see him. I think he tries too hard because he's running here and everywhere rather than
doesn't stop.
get him the ball, and let him do his stuff,
Yeah.
and in that
Like
end.
Arsenal allow Saka to do.
Yeah.
And yet he's only got one assist in a year.
He got two.
He's got two now. He's got two now.
Yeah.
He's got two now.
Thank you.
Lastly, though, what do you think of your generation? Your generation now have come and they've taken over the media. Jamie O'Hara dominates every morning with his takes, knows exactly what he's doing. Brilliant broadcaster.
Did you play with my Billericay?
I did, yeah. I thought I got away with that one.
No, the funny thing, your Billericay time was like a big deal. Like you guys going and playing for Billericay, like that was national news.
That's where he was clever.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. He wanted to put the club on the radar, on the map.
I think it worked.
I think he
They
has.
progressed,
And
didn't they?
What he done
Yeah.
for the club is unreal. Left them a stadium, this, that, and the other. So they're on the map. They just need to get promoted and get in probably maybe the National League.
Yeah. It's not
to
far
make-
off, but
No,
it's a big
couple.
ask.
Yeah, it is a big ask. It is a big ask.
It's a great catchment area, though. You easy to find good players around there.
Yeah, and I think what you know how it is. If you're doing well, people come and join you anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that Jamie O'Hara, what do you think of his media career? Because I feel like a lot of players of your generation could do that because you've got the credibility.
Yeah, facts.
You've got you cross those generations.
Yeah, it's a tough one. The media one's a tough gig, isn't it?
course.
Because look, Jamie, he says things how it is, and sometimes he don't play the game. I just think he just says it, and if he gets backlash, he gets backlash.
That's brilliant, yeah.
So, and he knows how to. I think he knows how to do it. He winds a lot of people up, I think.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
He winds a lot of
People
people
are
up,
obsessed
but
with the guy.
he's got his opinions and he sticks with them opinions and he goes hard on them.
He's strong, yeah.
He goes hard.
Paul Konchesky, I just want to thank you for joining us and killing Miles a couple times with your Arsenal takes.
Not really.
You're going to win the league. Don't worry, Miles. My head up.
And hopefully
I've been here.
we meet for a roast in your
No,
area.
no. That's not how it works.
Why?
You have to go through me.
He's one of them friends. He is one of them friends. You should come back, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, you should come back, man. There's loads more players and things in your career we didn't get to talk about because I've heard a couple of interviews with you and you've got some really interesting stories and perspectives and everything else. So I genuinely appreciate you.
Legend.
And yeah, man, Danny Mills at some point, just full breakdown on Danny Mills.
Come back, yeah?
Yeah.
Part 2.
Full episode.
Yeah,
Danny
we have
Mills
part
episode.
2, man. No, nice one, lads. Nice
Thank
one.
you,
Thank
Paul
you.
Konchesky. Subscribe
you.
to the channel. Give us 5 stars on Spotify. Give us 5 stars on Apple. Give us a like and hype points.